come clear to fight it out. Noble Artist on the inside. Truth is the outside. Noble Artist in front. Truth is trying hard to get on terms. Noble Artist in front. Holding Truth is. Noble Artist beat Truth is. Clear of Lilyvale Liberty. Hollywood L and Passaggio came in at the back.
Jaden Lloyd and Noble Artist. Repeat Truth is win the first of $2.30 and $1.50. 3-4-1-5 on race number 1. Second event for Orfordville, 45 seconds away. Let's have a look at what's happening on the South Australian official prices. St Virtue 280, 290 into 235. Gators best for this venue. Best back to beat it, and the only one they're backing to beat it is Chill with TJ, the second pick. Gator 320 into 280.
Well, she tried really well as well. Her debut was terrific. She was 5 wide, no cover if you don't mind. Went down to Tradewind. Second was Echoes in Eternity, who you saw win race 1 early, so and quite impressive. It's a pretty smart horse. So you'd have to say with a softer run, maybe she wins that and she wouldn't be eligible for a maiden. So a big danger to us.
Virtue, your top pick, was well backed on debut and 6th of 7 back on the 6th of June.
스폰이라면 이게 스폰이잖아. 우주야, 너 뭘 잘하냐? 나 경마 잘한다. 그러면 난 따로 해외에 개설하겠다. 그럼 돈 대주마. 이런 게 스폰이고 이런 게 은이냐. 뭐 다른 거 해가지고 뭐 소개비 뭐 이런 롤 뭐 내가 그런 거 하는 사람이야. 알잖아 뭔 말인지. 예, 오늘은 JRA 이런 뭐 이미 다 해놨고, 그리고 싱가포르, 그다음에 여기 나와 있네요. 지금도 하고 있는데 지금 시간이 모자란데 컴이 엄청 좋아가지고 이게 좀 충당이 가능한데, 유나이티드 킹덤의 링필드, 그리고 저녁에는 사우스 아프리카의 터펀틴, 캐닐월스, 이렇게 해외. 이게 자꾸 누가 이게 불법 아니냐고 하는데, 강국구인들이 속인주의야. 강국구인들이 하면은 불법인 거고, 강국구가 아니면 괜찮아. 그래서 원래 합법이야 이게. 그리고 유튜브에서는 화면이라든가 지하세계 사이트가 노출이 안 되면은 괜찮은 거고. 잘 몰라가지고 자기만의 세계에서 이런 이 고수인데 내가 무료로 공개할 적에 잘 좀 하지 그랬어. 이런 게 스폰이고, 적어도 알바로 일주일에 한 번 과외 100만원. 지금 나한테는 큰 돈인데 그거 하지 말아라. 이 정도 돼야 스폰이야. 그게 1인자를 우대해 주는 거잖아. 그 진심으로 고맙잖아. 내 이거 하면서 지금 뭐 과외 100만원, 300만원 받으러 가야 되겠어? 그럼 하지 마세요, 우주님. 그것도 커. 근데 단가가 많이 좀 낮아졌다. 옛날에는 주 1회 2시간에 300만원이었는데 주 1회 100만원으로. 아니, 그 큰 돈은 맞는데 그걸 하지 말아라고 할 정도 돼야 스폰이지.
has been best backs. That's on the tab. Let's have a look at what's happening for you from the QAP side of things. Smoke and Tommy 420 into 270, so it's hammered everywhere. Decaf is 220 out to 390, just firming back into $3.70. Craigley Rafferty is 550 into $4.40, and then Serene Melody number 5, 15 out to 17, back into $15. Has some fans as well. Smoke and Tommy returns from a break, placed 2 of 10 career starts so far. To start the early quaddie, John Forsyth is 3, 5, 4 and 6 with his suggestions. Then we're back to Rose Hill for race number 2 on the card. Let's have a look at the trade on the tab fix for the Group 3 2-year-old fillies Widden Stakes, and I'll put them in market order for myself, and that will definitely make this easier. Mallory the favourite, 240 out to 320, so it's soft in the market, the favourite. Vianello is 380 into 330, Money dries up back out to 370, Total Babe is 360 out to $3.90. Naholdra number 7 firms in for Tommy Berry and Annabelle Neesham, $11 into $8.50, and then Excellabella 13.15 back into $13.10. time.
내가
$16 just nibbled
이런 건
into
보여줘야 돼.
$15.
내
Camps
컴퓨터
goes to
굉장히
Sky Racing
잘하는데
2 in the
실제로
Wooden
노트를 많이
Stakes.
사용해.
Mr. Gately, a $34 chance in the Golden Slipper is Mallory.
노트를 내가 많이 사용해.
Yeah, well, look, a wet track complicates the race, but she resumes here. I had to like. Debut was terrific. Slick last 600, 33.9, then last 200, 11.76 behind a horse called Enter, who's the current Blue Diamond favourite Golden Slipper. It was a fast race. Ran straight by Total Babe that day. Of course, Total Babe also resumes, and I liked her strong trial win as well. She's a big danger to us. And North Ultra, perhaps the pick of the newcomers. Off pace in a trial, ran by Vianello. Vianello, of course, has been exposed, but was untouched in the trial.
계산하는 법
Interesting race,
알려주세요.
1372.
본주아님, 아야 잘.
And just like Gator Brass, you
각자가
like
그
Mallory, let's
우리나라
take a look
국적이
at
뭔데?
that sole trial as she returns from a break. Give it a nice
대한민국
quiet time by
참가자.
Tim Clark.
Yeah, she just breezed down the
한국
home
분들이
straight,
하는
as you
건데.
can see, running between horses here, but the big baldy face, look for that to be first past the post this afternoon. But yeah, all you want from a barrier trial. Gerald Ryan's horses tend to get back in the field in their
일반
trials
사람들한테
most
해주고
times,
싶은 말은
and they're not asked to do a huge amount, but all she wanted to do was run this field.
And she's the shortest of these in the Golden Slipper, is a $34 chance.
Okay, well, she's already black type placed. She's up to a high level already. All she's got to do is keep improving.
유튜브
Soft though, as we mentioned, Brass,
또
from the
합창인데.
tab side of the things. Let's have a look at the NOP where Mallory went up
시장
better
세계는
price at
말이야.
310, but it's wobbled out to 350. This
보통
takes in only the last
감자들이
10 minutes of
분발이
trade.
현역이고
Vianella is 350 out to
그다음에 이제
390, just ahead of a
방위가
total
20%
bang,
되는
350 out to
건데
380.
방위가
There's a couple of support
방위냐
runners here.
면제잖아.
Foldra is attracting interest
수준이
everywhere,
큰
Brass.
거죠.
850 out to 90,
일반
$8 on the
지상세계는
AP.
Yeah, well, she goes
대전이냐
okay. She ran
전문대냐
second in a trial at Randwick 9
이건데
days ago.
유튜브로는
She jumped to a
고졸이냐
right box seat,
중고졸이냐
given a rev. She did
수준이
find the
무슨
line.
컴퓨터
She
보는 것 같아.
finished off keen enough.
And another one they like is a
그
debutante
전반에들.
in time for Rachel King and Mark Newnham. $15
수준도
into
낮고
$12.
탱크가
Had a couple
낮고
of
자기만의
random
사고에
trials.
빠져
Has
있고
had, well, 3 trials
또
in
자존심
total, but 2
세고
recent
고집
trials. She
세고
ran second in the
그리고
first one
컴퓨터
to one
축소판
of
유튜브
today's
같아.
rivals.
게임 하시게
Shaped up nicely there, and at the most recent trial, which was 9 days ago, she
들리는
ran
방송
4th behind
해외
a horse
영어
called
방송.
Burn. I thought she was squeezed at the jump, just
난
from the video.
알았지.
It looked like she copped
예전에 내
a
일본 경마 할 때도 일본어 다
situation.
알아봤어.
But
이게
she
불편할까봐
ran on
내가
okay
일본어를
over
안 해준
the
거지.
final. She's also by more than
니들이
Reed, who
불편할까봐
was
내가 안 해준
renowned as a
거라고.
superior sire of mudlarks.
Away
요거
from
이거
Mallory,
잘해.
there's any number of horses in the Golden Slipper Trader tab, including Total Babe as a $51 chance. Showed plenty of talent in its first
She's
preparation.
a runner. I noticed she sweated up a fair bit, and even the favourite there, you can see Jason Pollock just
그래도
wiping it
기분이다.
down a little
몇 개만
bit.
해주지
It's
뭐.
quite a muggy day out there, I'm sure. Sydney's quite muggy all around at the moment, and yeah, the first race we saw the favourite sweat up quite a bit. So hopefully it doesn't affect her performance. Demeanour-wise, she looks very well. She's a very stylish filly by not a single doubt. So yeah, what's the latest with the fluctuations, Mano? She's still soft?
Yeah, Mallory, 240 out to 340, just back in from 350 on the tab trade. Just continued support for Nolf Oldra. It'll be best backed. $11 into $7.50 now for Tommy Berry on the tab fix. And a further firm since last check on the NOP as well for the 7. $8.50 out to 9 into $7.50. Was originally held in the spring, of course, moved in 2008 to a February date. Since then, 2 horses have won this, then the Golden Slipper, Overreach and Moss Fun. Last year, Brass Away Game beat Sentimental and Felizi.
Yeah, it's a sort of a filtration process, isn't it, in the quest for the Golden Slipper and the Blue Diamond. So we get these high-class fillies racing each other, and the best one comes out of each race. That's why we have some notables having won this race and then graduated towards the Slipper.
It's a little tricky, this one, though, Gator, with 4 debutantes and 3 first-uppers in the field of 8.
Yeah, that's right, and a soft 7 track too. So some further guesswork for the punters, and no surprise, I guess, given that information, that they thought Mallory was perhaps a touch too short. She looked terrific in the trial to my eye, so happily with her, but not surprised. It's a bit of a drift.
Well, Widden Stakes, we're heading to Darren.
Macarthur's in time and Perfect Darling, the remaining 3 as Macarthur goes forward. Thanks, guys. And yeah, Macarthur's tightened up from $81 down to $21. So a long odds move there. Now, out the back, Perfect Darling. Well, this is the filly that was a late scratching last Saturday, Perfect Darling. There was a problem with her in the gates. So she's being loaded up bridleless, or they're going to endeavour to do so. So Perfect Darling about to be placed in. So it looks as though they've got her in, and jockey Regan Bayliss getting set. So he's right, red light on, ready here for the Widden Stakes for the 2-year-old fillies. 1,100 metres ahead of them. And the betting around the top three. There's been good backing from the Thildra late, who's drawn the fence. The gate's open now and they're off and racing. Total Babe showed great acceleration from the standing start and leads comfortably from Zen Time, Excella, Bella, Lathurdra, handy fourth. Now Vianello's caught a bit deep on the outside of Mallory. Then Perfect Darling and McCaster's the last one. Total Babe leads comfortably. Getting a bit of a breather now to the bend with a stablemate Excella Bella moving up on the outside and sits ahead away now from Total Babe. Immediately restrained there by Abdullah. Not going to push the issue any further. They're followed then by Nathurdra on the inside of Zen Time. Then came Mallory with the white face on the inside of Vianello. The last two Perfect Darling on the outside of Macassar. So it's Total Babe in front, travelling around the turn from Excella Bella, being niggled along now. A couple further back to Zen Time, Nathurdra, Mallory. She's coming into the clear. And Vianello still 5-6 lengths away from Total Babe, showing great acceleration. Mallory's into the clear and pulling back the margin. Total Babe a length, a half in front to Mallory. Who's levelling up now. Mallory lays it down to Total Babe, puts the head in front, really stretches out Mallory and pulled away to beat Total Babe. Vianello got up for third in front of Nathurdra. Get back to Macassar, Excella Bella weakened from Perfect Darling and Zen Time.
Mallory home for Jason Collard at 350 and 150 over the top of Total Babe. Vianello runs third, 160 and 140 their respective returns. Northoldra runs fourth, number 7. Lovely first up effort, Mallory.
Yeah, it was really good, wasn't it, Marno? I love the way she stretched out in the final part there. She still climbs a bit in front, so yeah, she's got a bit to learn about the Cape of it. Just raw talent and that will to win. It's a wonderful attribute.
And in the process, Gator stamps the Enthar form.
Yeah, exactly that. First and second through that race, of course. Mallory ran straight by Total Babe on debut, then wet track today. Still did a bit.
New meeting joins us, the first of 6 in country New South Wales at Tamworth. Sidewalk the favourite in the first. 380 out to 460, back into $3.80. Some wild fluctuations here at Tab. Never Can, 550 into 420. And Buble, number 12, $12 this morning into $5. A big move. Greg Cashel calling the action. 5, 1, 8 and 13. Greg's numbers here on race number 1. They're just about set. Other side of it, the second event from the Sunshine Case. You're out on the track, 4.5 to get on. Brass likes Little River the favourite. 7, 4, 3, 2, numbers in 4. Better get to Tamworth to say hi to Greg.
Here at Tamworth, where Sidewalk runs the favourite.
이건 타토네.
Thank you, Mardo. Sky joins us. Ladies' Day, very good crowd on course here at Tamworth. Sidewalk is the opening favourite over the 1,000 metres. Are about to run.
야, 솔직히 이거 얘기해가지고 우리가 배팅이 정말 강하다면 이거 나한테 구경만 해줘야 돼.
Didn't go anywhere though, and it's been past fit to run. Sidewalk will come from gate 2. Adelaide Moment comes from inside gate. They're off. Out wide, Buble, Penthouse Dreams got away very quickly. Never Can, looked hard across. She's leaving, shows lots of speed with
주로를 봐야 되는데 싸간 아직 그냥 설정이야.
Rising Risk, Pelizano out wide, shows speed. Now Sidewalk, Yvette Lewis is going to hold her spot about midfield, settling down, then followed by Adelaide Moment, one a little bit wide, Ostroska, a long way back, No More Girls, Casino Lord and Awita's last of all, up to the turn now, and going to the lead, Pelizano. Never Can races up to be outside that runner. Rising Risk runs third, followed by She's Leaving. Penthouse Dreams running a bit of a race. Behind them is Sidewalk as they come around to the home turn. Out wide there is Buble. Behind them, No More Girls. Troska a long way back, Rising Risk. And further back there is slacking into the straight. Never Can put its head in front of Pelizano. Rising Risk. Run right down the outside at Sidewalk. Coming out after this leader. Sidewalk goes to the lead for Yvette Lewis. The favourites home in the first. Races away Sidewalk for the best part of a 2-length win. Fast finishing Casino Lord is second from Never Can. Third home, maybe fourth home, Rising Risk or Pelizano on the fence. Tried to lead all the way. She's Leaving was next. Then followed further back You Little Beauty. Next along was Anna Wiener. Buble out wide, was too wide on the home turn. That hurt its chances. Next along would have been Slacking. Adelaide Moment, Troska and No More Girls. And that's just about the field.
Sidewalk wins under Yvette Lewis 391.70. Casino Lord 370. Never Can at $2. Action is 6 underway. Tamworth second of the Sunny Coast next.
It's the Tab Summer of Glory this Saturday at Melton for all races.
우측에
Betting menu
일단은
on the
나중에
Tab
하고.
app, and if your horse runs second or third, get a bonus bet back up to $50. Tab, long may we play.
Gamble responsibly.
Little River, the new fave for the second Sunshine Coast Brass. Your top pick, resuming, and she's promising.
Looks that way, yeah. Grey filly by Statue of Liberty, and she's coming out of a trial only 5 days ago at the Gold Coast. She could have won. She said, she pinged out of the gates actually, and then was restrained. Went around the field on screen there in the proven thoroughbreds, black and lime green. But just restrained around the turn deep, and then very willing in that final 100 metres of the trial. But yeah, had she been given a dig in the ribs, she would have won the trial, I'm sure. So we'll make a top pick in a race chock full of smart fillies. It's quite open. We'll go 7-4-3-2. Snitsari up from New South Wales. Very good winner at Muswellbrook last time out. This one for Chris Lees. And then Zingalong and Simply Fly, all last start winners.
It's been really good support everywhere for Camerlengo. Brass number 10, former Sydney sider with the blinkers first time.
She's another pacey one. It's going to be interesting, the tactics.
대외경마 쪽은 풀어쓰기 때문에 힘들어.
We saw this one fold up at the Ipswich
우리나라나
Street 2 weeks ago when
일본은
she
분철을
led
하잖아.
Tahiti
모아쓰기
It's cold.
형태소별로.
When he led
근데
and
영어
was
국가들은
third,
영어
she
자체가
came
링필드 이렇게 쓰잖아. 그러니까 애들이 마필 해설할 때도 그냥 풀어쓰기를 해버려. 추가적으로 5초 동안에 짜증은 나는데 내가 다시 모아쓰기를 한다고. 우리나라 식으로 2, 7, 4, 6, 2
on the tab. Camerlengo, the one that Brass was just talking about, $8 into $4.20, popular everywhere. Zingalong is not $3.50 out to $4.60. Simply Fly is $6.50 out to $7.50 back into $7 and $5.50 to $7.50.
잘하는 사람이 있으면 환차익도 노리고 환차익을 노리고
QAP, quick look here, Little River went up at $3.80 into $3.50 back to $3.70. Best back to beat Camerlengo. It's popular everywhere. $5 into $4.20.
그 단식이 아니라 연단식이야. 축구로 폴더 형식으로 몇 개를 지정해가지고 단식 다 맞추기 곱하기 하는 거죠. 축구에서 그런 식으로 해. 얘네들이 복식이 상당히 바보니 왜곡이 돼 있어. 환차익을 노릴 수가 있어. 가뜩이나 얘네들 환수율이 우리나라가 세계 최초잖아. 72%. 얘네들은 82% 성공 때문에 복식이 대단히 좋아요. 얘네들이 또 배팅을 안 해요. 복식에. 연단식, 스트레이트, 단식에 배팅을 합니다. 당시가 그러다 보니까 환차익을 노릴 수가 있어. 하루에 맘만 먹으면 10만 원, 20만 원 쏠 것 같아요. 환차익, 대상이 왜곡되어 있어. 다 이게 영어 가능해야 이게 금방 알지. 빅메이커 에서 발표하는 거랑 많이
Racing, Little River jump well. They pretty much all did. Stitsari, Zingalong, also better than Bass and Camerlengo kicking up over on the inside. Just about a line of 5 or 6 here. Broken Julie here by Zingalong and Camerlengo. Third better than Bass and back to fourth out 3 wide Stitsari.
내가 건재함을 알려주려고
Next one is Mashani Rebel. A length and a half to who shot. Maggie laughs the ball Simply Fly. At the 500 metres marker, the inside Camerlengo led the way from Zingalong. 3 lengths away, third, better than best. Tsari's out wider. Saving ground, Mashani Rebel back nearer the inside. Next one is Little River, followed further back by Simply Fly. Taking over Zingalong, got away. Camerlengo couldn't match him. Trying hard as Little River. Better than best, and Tsari on the outside. Zingalong the leader. Little River the inside. Zingalong's in front. Little River's a neck away. Zingalong from Little River. Little River driving now at Zingalong. Simply Fly. Oh, Simply Fly. Maybe Simply Fly, but it's a photo. Little River Zingalong right there and a great finish. Better than best and Stitsari, followed by Mashani Rebel, who shot Maggie. Camerlengo was last. What a finish. Yeah, it's got up. Simply Fly, I reckon's got up. It's come from oblivion. Steph Thornton for Rex Lip has lunged out wide and I think might have just won. We stand by for the number. 57.24. The overall time, it looked like it was Zingalong and Little River who'd fired it out.
And then Simply Fly scorched home out wide and gets up to win. Number 2, Steph Thornton for Rex Lip coming from last, which he did when he won here first up, but he won by half a length that day. Today, he's rattled home and got up right on the line to beat Little River and Zing Along. What a wonderful finish, but Simply Fly gets up 2-7-3-4 confirmed. 5 ran 5th, better than best. He's still second last at about the furlong marker. He just squeezes through between Snitsari and better than best. And just as it looked like Zing Along and Little River would run the Prunella depending on which way it would go, Simply Fly rattled out wide and gets them all. Simply Fly, Steph Thornton for Rexlet by Spirit of Boom, so an early double for the great Spirit of Boom after Added Spirit won. And this horse in the same colours, the Eureka colours.
아 진짜로 컴퓨터가 배팅 컴퓨터 다 있냐고. 아 진짜야. 오네.
The Sunshine Coast, isn't it, Mark?
Sure is. 2-7-3-4 to race number 2.
인정? 보이지? 맞잖아. 저 보이잖아. 파워볼. 응.
Over the 1800 metres, upswing is off a 6.
이렇게 컴만 배팅만 그 컴퓨터 2개 있고 이건 지금 방송용 화면이고. 딱 한번 찍어볼게. 파워볼. 울기 없기. 아직 아니야. 다 찍어볼게.
Yeah, poked up nicely once it did find a bit of clear space. Off a slow start, so fingers crossed it gets away all right. Will Price certainly no negative there with his 2 kilo claim. 14.326 I've gone. So Hasselhoff definitely a major contender, upswing. And Huntley Castle bobs up on occasions. He's not the winningest of horses, but with a little claim here, I thought he came in with a chance.
There's the favourite on screen, Hasselhoff. It's a little soft in the marketplace, $1.90 out to $2.50, and best back to beat at Gator is War Critic, $6.50 out to $7.50, into $5.50. War Critic on a 7-day backup.
Yeah, look, he's just got to run the 1800, so that's an unknown. He's certainly bred to handle it. He won quite well 2 runs ago on speed. I think he'll go forward today. His 2 wet track misses have probably been a little inconclusive. His last run, he was quite good at Hillside. I don't think he was in the best part of the track, so he's a tough one to assess, but I'm interested in that move.
And away from the top 2, upswing, $6 out to 7, back into $6. And there's interest in Huntley Castle as well. Thomas Stockdale's mount, 11 out to $14. Infirm's back into $10. And Huntley Castle, 3 weeks between runs.
And his last effort behind Tycoon Beck was good. Tycoon Beck might be pretty smart.
The one that Brass Tips Rich Dane firms in as well, $11 into $9.50, just goes back to $10. That's a snapshot from the tab from the Victorian official prices. They take in the last 10 minutes of trade. With bookies, Hasselhoff the favourite, $2.20 out to $2.60, back into $2.50. War Critic is $5.50 and solid, upswing $7 into $6, and Huntley Castle firms there as well, 11 out to 12 into $10, and really swish 17.18 into $15. We're trackside heading to Adam.
Walking in Lindsay Park also with Huntley Castle. Showed terrific potential as a young horse. Upswing goes up, last start winner. Legenda placed in the Balnarring Cup on a quick backup from Australia Day. So we're nearing a start with Duke Killer ultimately would find this a bit short, one would think. And Rich Dane. So Ned's Toolbox, race number 3 from the 1800 metres. Here is War Critic, one of the main rivals to Hasseltoff, who jumps in the fluoro yellow colours from barrier number 3.
우리 대책인데 설마 꺾이나? 결과는 알려줘야죠. 초 남았고 닉작 하나 맞추고 전패했네요. 20 남았네요. 나에게 보여줘야지.
For the 5 and even for the 4, our boy Malcolm, $41 into 26. Luke Marlowe calling the action, and his numbers here are 8 to beat 6 as we say goodbye to him. What a soft 7.
Triple Ace in October. And Andrew Martin joining us on Sky Racing 1. Hello to you as well, Marto. Good to have your company for today's racing. First about to get underway on a soft 7 here today. Very muggy and humid conditions. Rail is in the true position. Miss Kono, the short price favourite in the first, now 145 off 105 days break.
참수를 기다린다.
Last few to come forward, 3 out of line here for the opening race. They keep coming for Miss Kono, now 140. That Triple Ace form has certainly been franked.
밥은 잘 먹고 있어요. 제가 잘 세수하고 이빨 맞고 이러고 있어서 그렇지. 여기 식사는 항상 최고급이에요. 안 먹어서 그렇지.
Coming forward, I think only Sportsman to complete the line. They're getting our boy Malcolm secured in the barrier, and also Easy Boomer. But they're just about right now. Stand by for race 1. First up here in the Hunter at Newcastle. Line good. Miss Kono fidgety. They're away now. And Miss Kono jumped away well. Spears to the lead. Favourite out brilliantly and straight to the front after 100 metres. Striding forward from out wide was Easy Boom, also Handy Sportsman. So when they settle, the favourite leads from Sportsman. Back on the inside there was Bell of the Hunter as they make the home turn. Then Dragon's Finale. Getting well back, our boy Malcolm, being followed further back by Nick Giz, which is switching course back toward the inside, and Easy Boom last. Miss Kono led straightening 400 out. From on the outside, Bell of the Hunter trying to issue a challenge, Sportsman, and the rest are struggling. Below the 200, Miss Kono with a good kick now drew 2 lengths in front of Bell of the Hunter. A long gap to third. Nick is getting up on the inside. Easy Boom running on. But with 100 to go, it's all Miss Kono. Miss Kono powering clear. And Miss Kono, the first favourite, is down the win by 2. Bell of the Hunter. Tight go for third. Nick is maybe a nose ahead of Easy Boom. Next over the line was our boy Malcolm, followed by Sportsman. And Dragon's Finale was the last in.
5 home in race 1 under Christian Reef, phase 140 New South Wales, 150 Super Tab, 120 on the U-Tab. It beats the 6 Bell of the Hunter at 130, maybe the 3 a lip in front of the 2 for third. We'll confirm that on screen. There was a late scratching of the 7. 1 down, 7 races to come from Newcastle. Second event Gold Coast due in 60 seconds from now. Legal Spree the favourite for Ronnie Yoltz, and 225 was offered up this morning, hammered into 155. And then Campai is 460 out to $4.80, and Blue Pacific Friendless 390 out to $7.50, a debutant by Spill the Beans. It's all about Legal Spree. We've seen it on race day at Warwick, and it went through and bolted in by 3.3 over the 800 metres. Comes to the Gold Coast here with an extra 100 metres to run Legal Spree. But I think that's no worries on the tab fixed. Or the QOP for that matter went up shorter at 180, still hammered into 155. This is very popular, the fave, and popular with Terry as well. He tips it 1-4-3-2, his numbers. Head to him in a sec. Third event from Morfordville, other side Gator. Medieval Miss, place 2 of the last 3 in Victoria is your top pick.
It was a forgivable run, I thought, in the miss in between said placings. Certainly had her chance last time going hard and tough. He's no stage. She won 7 races, that horse, and subsequently was only beaten a couple of lengths by Takumi at Caulfield. Night Passage comes through the same race. She was a $7 chance. Medieval Miss was 25 to 1 in that race, but she just didn't quite get the trip, I don't think. I think back to 1800 is a big tick with her. So if that's the right form, there's probably not a lot between them, 4 and the 5. Outside of those, Tibetan was good last time, jumping pretty quickly in trip second up. It's ready to win.
Tibetan's best back, 270 into 230 on the tab. Night Passage went up as the 250 favourite. It's just out to $3, and Medieval Miss is 420 into 5, back into $4.60. A late rally for the Gately on topper. And then Meadows Young Buck, 9 into $7.50, just goes back out to $9. As the other one trading in single figures down where they are at the Gold Coast. A couple out of line here. Legal Spree very well supported into $1.55. Let's get to Terry.
Starters at the foot of the ladder. Starting signal from the stewards. We're waiting for Campai drawn the outside of the 6 to load away. Starters looked. Seeing the starting signal on the stewards tower. Now waiting for the attendants to settle Campai. The lights on. They're ready. Gates Fly racing, caught them in a great line. Legal Spree will split it. JP Kitten closer to the rail, also running shortly after the start, and JP Kitten holds Legal Spree out.
이거 또 그 몸 풀려다가 이거 출래 들어오는 거 아니야 이거?
Ronnie Goltz, 150 U-Tab, New South Wales, 140 Super Tab, 152, 3 should be 4th to the second of 8 races there. Third event from Morfordville due in 90 seconds.